Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Today I'm looking at some interesting loadouts for Star Citizen Alpha 2.1. Firstly, I really enjoy some of the additions they've made to the holotable. So, for example, being able to drag missiles off. So I've got all my missiles equipped here. I don't want the Spark ones that are equipped. I changed to from equipable to currently equipped, and then I can just drag them off by going into the menu on the right and just dragging them off. Like it's that. Boom. And then I can go back to equipable, and I can put on my new ones. So I haven't found any special way of adding them instantly to the connectors there. I wish you could equip them just by clicking. Maybe you can, like, no. I was hoping you could just like click and they'd go across. But so I'm going to talk today about some various loadouts. And for the first one, we're going to use a standard Hornet. I'm going to give it loads of marksman missiles because I enjoy those missiles a lot more. Missiles are a lot weaker in the latest couple of updates of Star Citizen, but the marksman missiles are a lot more agile and are quite likely to either hit a target or corral it into a place where you can shoot it. So with this normal Hornet, we're going to take off its cargo bay because, you know, there's no cargo things yet. And we are going to put in a fire flash mount, which you can purchase or rent. And that will enable us to put a big gun on. Where is the fire flash mount? This is it? This is it. Bam. And then we're going to put the M6A laser cannon on top. That's from the Constellation. It will be pretty damn cheap as a weapon as well when it's available. But you can just grab it from your Connie if you've got one. And then we're going to take off all the other mounts. So we can go... equipped. We can find the gimbal mount. We can drag them off. So we can take off the gimbal mounts as well. And then we're going to put on some Sledge 2s. So, Sledge 2 is good to go with this M6A laser cannon because they are of similar velocities. And that's one of the other things that I really like with the new holotable. So, it tells me all the vital statistics of a weapon. So, I can see its mass, its hit points, that's fine. But I want to know its speed, its projectile velocity. So its speed here is 2150. So that basically tells me where the pip is going to be. So if I go to the Sledge 2, I can see that it's got a speed of 2100. This means that their pips will be very similar. So I can bring pretty much all my weapons to bear on a single target when I'm firing without having to re-aim and that sort of stuff. Also, I really like Sledge 2s. They've got really long range, and I'll probably be playing Vandal Swarm to test this build out. So I'm going to drag all those across. Going to rip apart some Vandal with those Sledge 2s. Ammo, you can see that I could put the ammo in, or I can just press F and close the holotable, F, open the holotable again, and all the ammo should be placed in there for me. Let's see if it actually has done that. Have any of the weapons fallen off? No. Is all the ammo in there? Yes. That's cool. Let's jump in and test this build in some Vandal Swarm.
Vandal Swarm initiated.
Bogey, scanning.
Right, so firstly I put my Hornet into relative mode.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
So that basically my gimbals are locked. I like flying this way. And I turn off look ahead mode because I hate it. Now let's check these weapons out. Now, unfortunately, I can't be asked to change all the weapon, so it's gonna all the weapon numbers, so it's gonna all fire together. But I should be able to take out a Vandal in like a couple of shots pretty easily, so it shouldn't really matter.
Warning, systems overheating. Port proximity
I'm really
alert.
bad at shooting apparently.
Warning, systems overheating. Warning, systems overheating. Target destroyed.
There we go. It's taken me a little while to get used to the guns. There we go. We should be able to kill them pretty easily now.
Warning,
So basically just fire the left click and just fire the sledges for sniping.
Warning,
So
systems
ideally
overheating.
you'd make
Target
all of your left click
Hostile
your weapons group
contacts
1.
remaining.
Warning,
Let's do that now
systems
actually.
Overheating.
Right, we have changed our weapons grouping, so let's do this again. Right, so left click will fire all of the sledges, and right click will fire the big laser cannon on top. So sledges should rip apart a target in a single shot. They're really, really long range. If I need a bit more firepower or use my energy weapons, I can use that right click. That should be a couple of shots. And be able to take down a Vandal as well. But, oh, I'm not very good with firing that one. He's pretty dead, I'm sure. He's going to fly off into the cosmos. But I can fire them all together if I want, which is the joy of this. So I can just go, boom, boom. There we go, boom. And they just fly off into the distance. But yeah, that's so... I really like sledges in general, because if you mount multiple sledges, you can get a massive amount of like sniper-type firepower. Really easily. I've got a target. And we should probably be zooming in with this, so I can hit a target better. So I can just like do pot shots like that.
Systems overheating.
You are approaching simulation boundary.
Come on, die.
Warning. Systems overheating.
Making a video. Just die. There you go. See? Just have to ask them nicely. We just kill this Vandal, and then we jump in with a different build. But yeah, I think this is a really thrifty way, ThriftBot activated, to make a Hornet into a really competitive fighter. I mean, you don't need to buy that Super Hornet. You can just upgrade your Hornet, and that's what Star Citizen's about. I mean, even the Hornet doesn't come with like the stock weapons you really want. You might as well just get something a bit cheaper. Just bits of Vandal flying everywhere. But I really like this build. I think it's really sexy. You don't need to put any... In fact, you could probably change your power distribution, so you're not really using much.
You are approaching simulation boundary.
Weapons system activated.
I turned off my weapons, so you're not really using much in power, because I mean you can fly that for ages. The power distribution, the power's going down very slowly on the laser cannon. Let's see when it runs out. Runs out about now. It's doing it a bit slower. No, still fires, still likes it. So I suppose the main joy of that Hornet build is that it's just pretty cheap to do, and you can do it in a standard Hornet. I mean, you could put it on a Ghost, even put it on any of the Hornets. The Super Hornet is great. It just comes with a load of stock stuff that you're going to be able to upgrade to anyway. So I don't see people's need to buy those Super Hornets, or even rent them. Just normal Hornets will do. Now, that M6A laser cannon is pretty cool. I mean, I prefer just the raw power of the sledges, because they've got such a long range. And I just really like them, and obviously you can more likely to mono boat with them. So I could have, I don't know, what, five Sledge 2s on a Hornet if I had the ball mount, or a Super Hornet. But that M6A is very powerful, and it's an energy weapon. So you can put that on any flash fire mount. So you can put it on the Hornet or the Cutlass, but you could also put it on the nose, for example, of a Vanguard. So I mean, there's that, and that's pretty cool too. So another cheap build that I've been told to use, which I haven't actually tried yet, is grabbing the Avenger. Just the Titan would do. I've got the Stalk here, but just an Avenger Titan, and then giving it 2 longswords. So the reason for this is that the speed, the projectile speed, is 1600, which is the same as the Tiger Strike. So, and then you'd have some sexy missiles. So what missiles are we going to go for here? Not marksman ones. We're going to go for Tempest 2s. So again, we're going to go and remove the marksmans. Bam, 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 bam. And then we're going to put on some Tempest 2s. Because, oh no, should we go for... Let's go for Rattler 2s. Just because Rattler 2s are hilarious. So Rattlers are the cluster missiles. Tempest are CS missiles, which are quite likely to hit. But Rattlers fire a single missile, which then breaks off into a cluster of missiles, which are just fun, and used to lag people's computers out a lot. So, I mean, I wonder if Star Citizen's optimized enough in the single player, the drone sim, so that it doesn't happen so much. So rather than load my weapons, what I've done is I've closed the holo table again, and yeah, you can see that the weapon's full now. It's not showing as needing ammo, and we're going to jump into Vandal Swarm again and fight a couple of waves of Vandal and see if this actually works or if it's total crap. So one of the advantages that some of the other ballistic weapons have over like the Sledge 2s, Sledge 2s have like 50-60 ammo, whereas the longswords and some of the others have a lot of ammo. It's got 200 ammo, so you're going to be firing a lot more, but obviously a lot weaker. There's other disadvantages to guns. None of the guns are like the best, They're all better for certain circumstances. So these weapon pits should all match up.
Begin scan.
That's the top speed with Afterburner, 390. That's pretty sexy for Afterburner. Right, where are these Vandal? Let's go 390.
Proximity alert.
So we've got a long range, which is great as well. Let's zoom in. Let's see if we can get a couple of pot shots off. I didn't realise they fired so quickly, those long swords. Wow, I mean, that's quite impressive. I mean, I was just faffing around with them there. But that's an impressively quick fire rate, isn't it? I might get through the ammo pretty quick, but if I'm more conservative, so let's conserve our ammo here. Now I'm surprised he didn't die.
Contact.
He did die. That's one of the things in the latest version of Arena Commander. I say the latest version from 2.0 onwards, and the Vandal has been breaking apart.
Proximity alert.
Ooh.
Starboard.
Oh. Well, I had lost one of my guns, so I didn't think it was going to be so arse heavy, this ship, when I was in Afterburner. But you know, it was. So yeah, I mean, try not to lose your guns. But it does a lot of damage. You can see it will rip stuff apart pretty well. So let's do the second wave as well. Oh no, I mean, I can't believe I crashed like a noob.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Such noob much wow.
Contact. Begin scan.
The build looks alright though. I mean, it's a bloody cheap build again. Significantly cheaper than even that Hornet build that we just saw. And I think it's pretty effective. I mean, I'll try it out in PvP at some point. Got a bit better with the handling now. Don't pass out, don't pass out. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I like it. It's got a nice sound to it as well. When you don't crash. I mean, they're crashing as well. Maybe they've been watching me and they think that's appropriate behaviour. You need to be relatively conservative with the ammo though. A lot of the time I'm just firing, free firing and stuff, which is really bad for ballistic weapons. Especially when they've got a limited amount of ammo. So they got 200 shots and 1 reload, so 400 shots. But I mean, you can fire it at range.
Ammo low.
And once I got a bit
Proximity alert. Starboard.
better with it, I can be conserving that ammo a lot better. And we're going to get refilled with ammo on Wave 3. And Wave 3 we can rely more heavily on our missiles. See if these missiles are actually any good at killing just a single craft.
Missile lock.
So, 900 meters away. No? No? Did I not put the rattlers on? Are they not armed? It doesn't matter anyway. Who knows? Or cares to dream.
Shield up.
Well, anyway,
alert. Head. Missile.
that was the Avenger. I mean, I was using a Stalker, but I mean, it's exactly the same on the Titan. So go for the Titan. And you've got to remember that there's no need to buy some of these really expensive ships, especially some of the variants like the Super Hornet. So, in my opinion, you can make an almost as good ship, and you're going to be upgrading them anyway. So,
Danger. System.
die, you little king. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me. Come here, you little. I'll occasionally do some gameplay videos. I'll occasionally do some loadout videos like this. Just messing around, you know, because some people like gameplay. I won't do it all the time. When we've got more of a game, I'll be doing looking at particular roles and like how to mine and how to dogfight effectively and how-tos and everything. Going through basics all the way up to advanced stuff. Because I've got the time to play.
Contact.
Whee! But anyway, thank you so much for
Elite
watching, guys. Really
units
appreciate it.
eliminated.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me. And I will
Ahead.
see you in the verse.